If you're a cider snob like I am, then you're constantly in search of that perfect cigar to match your cider. I think that today we may have that stick. This is Stay Smokin'. Hey, Kayla, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. Ooh, I'm not going to reveal what I have in here yet.
Little
It's
sippy
not
sip.
water, as per usual. Actually, I shouldn't say as per usual because Cole and I have been enjoying
This
different sodas.
whole week you've
Yeah,
been doing that. Yeah,
I don't know if that's good for my gut, quite
I think
frankly.
one can a day should be fine.
Yeah, and these
Just
are like,
moderation,
I'm
right?
having mini cans today, so it's a mini
Oh,
can. It's
it's
not even a full can.
fine. It's not a tall boy.
No, 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 no. I can't do that much pop. Well, I
That's a little.
can, but I will not because I should not.
Yeah.
Should I get right to the stick? Today's stick?
I think so.
Yeah, you know, I as I said off the top, I am a huge cider snob. I say cider snob, just it's a preemptive strike. I like cider, and I still like many other drinks, but cider is my drink of choice, and it's one of those drinks that you don't typically associate with tobacco, with cigars. However, Kayla, you did a good job at finding a cigar today that I think is going to pair well with a cider.
I try my best.
Well, I think you've done good. Well, we'll see. Well, yet to be determined. I have to still smoke this thing. Okay, so let me get right into what it is we're smoking today. It is the Mirador del Fuego Connecticut Torpedo. It's from the Honduras. Its strength is mild to medium. It comes in 6.5 by 52 torpedo. The flavors and aromas are said to contain notes of gentle toasted cedar, delicate almond sweetness, can't go wrong there, and a whisper of vanilla with mild spice. That's a little bit of ASMR, sorry. But a whisper of vanilla with mild spice? Interesting. Notable aspects, it's encased in a golden Honduran Connecticut wrapper surrounding Honduran fillers and an Indonesian binder. Cool. The history here is that it's produced at the Reses Cubanas factory in Danlí, Honduras. The suggested pairing, and this is where it gets interesting for me, is a dry rosé cider or a smoky Sauvignon Blanc. I'm not a Sauvignon Blanc drinker. I do like some whites, but Sauvignon is not mine. But a cider definitely. And the suggested specific pairing, did you go after this, Kayla? Because this sounds great. A Lost Craft dry rosé cider, which is made with locally sourced apples and a splash of Ontario VQA red wine. A blend of sweet and dry to perfectly complement the luscious profile of the cigar through a creamy, easygoing finish. That sounds
Nice.
that sounds lovely. That sounds delicious. And I am like I said, a cider snob, so to speak. So here it is. Look at the overhead there. Oh, a little bit of what happened.
I know.
I know
It's
what
because
happened.
the glue. It's because there was a government ban on it originally, and it didn't want to come off, so it's kind of
A
a little
little bit torn there,
scuffed.
but that's
So
okay.
just a little warning for the people out there: the
Now,
band might get affected.
band might get banned.
It
Warning:
happens.
band may be affected for
Yeah.
those of us in Canada. Um, not like an ultra colorful or like wow, like
Thank
pop your
God. That
eyes.
makes me feel better
Yeah,
for the fact that there is a little bit of residue left. Like if it was like a Perdomo band, oh my goodness, I would be
or
heartbroken.
or even yesterday's band, which was or the other day we had a Barreda Don Chico,
Oh yes, yes, yes. That was
which
yesterday. Yeah.
which was beautiful. And the band, I let it heat and then eventually like heat up, and the glue gave so easily when I finally removed it. This is not going to slide, nor am I going to attempt to take it off right now. So I'll leave it for now. I'm going to go ahead and cut.
Wait.
Yeah, and this is I like my V cut. Never going to stop there. I don't
That's
think.
a good shot of the V cut too.
Was it? Did I get
I
that in
think
there?
so.
I didn't even do that on purpose to get it in the shot. I forgot
No,
we
it
were
was a
still
good
on the
shot of
overhead.
it. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, nice Connecticut wrapper, Honduran Connecticut wrapper. I might as well get right into the toasty toasty.
John, your buddy John. Hello, Kayla and Lockie.
What's up, Johnny? What are you? Oh, he's working. I was gonna say, what are you smoking, other than cigarettes? But
He
he's
doesn't
working.
have the luxury to smoke and work.
I don't think so. Not to have a stick. I mean, he has to walk around from office to office and do different things. So it's not really
Rip.
that kind of situation. Yeah, he does though when he's driving. He definitely was once in a while when he's driving.
Okay, okay.
All right, first little. I didn't do a cold draw. Oh well. I know. Oh, you know that typical. I've been saying, like since I started here.
Mm-hmm.
Every first draw is typically like that white pepper, that little sharp pepper.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that today.
No white pepper? Oh.
No, it's actually quite a little bit of pepper, but
Okay.
but
Sneak it
creamy,
up.
creamy right off the top. And I'm just looking at what I'm supposed to taste, and I'll let you know if I do or don't. Toasted cedar, like I said, delicate almond sweetness, and a whisper of vanilla.
You like that? You like the little whisper? Yeah.
That vanilla might be something off the top. Now I just had a sip of what I'm having right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a root beer. Can I tell the company name or no?
I guess. We're
It's
not
a
showing
Mugs.
them.
It's a Mugs root beer.
Sponsor us.
And because this is like not such a peppery
Yeah.
and not necessarily overly sweet either, I don't know if it's really gonna. It pairs, but I don't know if it's like gonna make it be a standout like we've had in the past.
See, that's what I was saying when you first showed me the pairing, like this morning. I was like, that's an interesting one. I can't say I've seen that.
Yeah, man.
Ordeal on Kick says, can I ask a question? Absolutely.
Of course you
as
can.
long as it's appropriate.
Pre-read,
To
Kayla.
some
Pre-read.
extent, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, what were you getting to, Paul?
I was gonna say I can't. I'm not gonna. I refuse. So even if we were allowed to, I refuse to drink on the job. I just
Yeah.
can't. Won't do that. So when I go home, I'll probably pick one of these up on the way out and try this with a cider. Well, let's see how it goes as I go down the stick here. But right off the top, not much pepperiness, which is great. I don't mind pepperiness, but I don't mind not having it either. Sorry, it's a little bit of tobacco in my mouth.
Ordeal?
To imagine having
yeah.
the cider with this is tough without actually having the cider with it. So
Oh, really?
I can't. Yeah, maybe I'll have a better idea the further down the stick I go. But as a stick on its own, as a cigar on its own, this is a nice smoke already. Construction, the structure's pretty good. I don't, not ready for an overhead yet on the ash.
Woof. Oh, he's baiting me. Nice try.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a bait. No, I'm not going to answer that. Plus, I had to look up who that man was, so. I
Okay.
don't really know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Terry on YouTube says, afternoon, Kayla and Paul.
Hey,
Hello, Terry. Nice seeing you again.
What's going on in your neck of the woods? Where is Terry? Where are you, Terry?
I know Terry's in Ontario. I want to say Mississauga.
Mississauga.
I think he's in Ontario. Yeah.
Well, John's usually in Grimsby if he's at home, but he's now at work in Toronto. And I know that Rainmaker will be here, I'm sure, eventually from Nova Scotia. Just trying to figure out where everybody's
Rainmaker
from.
is in the chat.
Oh, is okay, but not. I'm not seeing anybody so far in the Instagram chat. See, I get a look. I'm looking at the Instagram chat. Kayla is having a look at, is monitoring the
see
YouTube chat.
Everything.
You see everything.
I see everything. Terry says, Paul, you're going solo today?
Yeah, our buddy Cole is not. Is he on his way or is he in New York at this point?
I think he's in New York at this point.
Yeah,
he'd say he took some vacation,
Yep.
some well-deserved vacation.
Well-deserved.
With his woman.
With the woman, Amber. Yeah.
So yeah, they're just in New York right now.
She got them a great deal. He was telling us about the
yeah.
deal on the hotel. They're at is it a Hampton Inn?
It's a Hampton.
And it's actually on the island, like in Manhattan, or is he on the Jersey side?
It's right by the God, what's like the major park there?
So, oh yeah, Central Park.
He's right.
So he's right
in view
downtown
of,
Manhattan.
Yeah, he's right in view of Central Park, like right across the street from it, which is.
So if you know Manhattan hotel prices, you're looking at least $400 and more. I've stayed in New York a few times, and years ago it was still like $600, $650 a night for a tiny closet of a room because space is at a premium there. And Amber, his woman, got a deal. I don't know how she did it.
She works there. Like she works for the company. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the perk because get this, $50 a night
Incredible.
to stay in downtown Manhattan, right across from Central Park. Get out of here. Get out of here. Forget about it.
Forget about.
Hey, Bridget's here. Bridget Canada. Hey, Bridget, how you doing? Hey, Paul.
Oh.
I don't want you feeling lonely on Instagram. I was feeling lonely. Thank you very much. Oh, and Rainmaker's here too. Thanks, Bridget. Yeah. I you know what? I got to be honest. With Kayla here and usually with Cole here, I'm never feeling lonely. However, with the chat here, it was feeling a bit quiet. Rainmaker's here. He's here. Just can't talk at the moment. Fair enough. Gotcha.
Absolutely fair.
Busy.
Terry says he's in Toronto. 2-hour drive from Cigar Chief for him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice and convenient. He said last night had a San Lotano, started it around 8 p.m., finished it around 11 p.m.
How do you do that, man? He obviously
smokes so slow.
He smokes slow, but
that's
the right way to do it.
Yeah, he
3
said
hours.
no soda, LOL, Hennessy with it.
Okay. You're at home.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. I don't blame you.
He said San Lotano Requiem Maduro.
Ooh. Now I'm gonna guess, since you're naming it, that you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Francesca says hopefully he can catch the Knicks.
Yeah, man. He's not going. I don't know what was their agenda. They had an agenda what they were going to do for the few days they're there. I don't think catching the game is on the agenda.
Oh my gosh, Rainmaker. And he was complaining about paying to get into a lounge.
Yeah, right? Like, you saved all that money.
That's what I was saying. He's
You
such a
can
little penny
frickin'
pincher
pay.
with some things.
Please, right?
I know.
What was it? What did he say? Like, it was like $50 a head to go into the Carnegie Lounge.
And then you got to pay
$25. Spend $25.
Just spend 25. It's fine.
So freaking easy.
You're there how often? It's your vacation. Just enjoy yourself.
He should be watching right now from New
I
York.
know,
And
shame.
We're giving you shit. Go to the Carnegie. It's worth it. Come on.
Go to it. It looks beautiful.
Look, think of all that money you're saving, that Amber's saving you for you. Like $100 to get in, spend $50. Boom. What is that? $150 to say that you were
It's a
at
nice
the
evening.
Yeah, man.
They usually play music there and stuff. Like there's live music. Just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, man. I'd do it.
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you? Hey, okay. Really quick overhead. Construction.
I'm not quick.
Oh, okay. That's
there you
okay. Good construction. The burn is going nice and even. I feel like this ash is strong. It's going to stay with the stick for a while. That's good.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
So I'm enjoying that. Okay. That's enough.
Thanks.
No. So I'm definitely getting cedar.
Oh, it's picking up?
Yeah, the cedar is picking up for sure. I'm waiting for that whisper of vanilla. I thought I might have had it off the top.
It is a whisper.
Whisper of vanilla.
It is a whisper.
Yeah. And I think as I drink the root beer that I have here along with it, I don't know if that's the best pairing for this stick, though.
I feel like no. I feel like
no. It's not making it bad, but it's actually deadening the taste of the root beer and not doing much for the cigar
it's
itself.
like canceling each other out kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'll drink it, I'll finish it, but I have my bottle of water here to cleanse the palate, so I'll be doing that for sure.
Terry says 150 US comes out to 4,000.
Yeah, 4,000 Canadian. Yeah,
I get
exactly.
close apprehension to not go. yeah.
What is the exchange right now? I haven't been paying attention because we have no intention of going to the States right now ourselves. Lisa and I. If we're going for work, that's another story.
See. I am actually curious. So 1 Canadian dollar equals to 72 cents US.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's woof.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
So if it's 25, he said minimal 25, so he has to spend about $35 there.
So and that's 70 if they're both him and Amber are gonna go.
That's true.
And then $100, like that's so 128
it's like
each.
140.
Yeah.
140 to get in.
To get in, yeah.
That's just to get in, yeah.
Yeah.
Terry's like, the exchange is shit. It is, yeah.
You know what though? With all the money they're saving, still a deal, man. Still should have gone to the Carnegie.
He says it's been shit for decades. Yeah.
You know, he had a few moments.
I still think he should have went though.
Maybe he'll surprise us and still go. Maybe.
I hope so.
I have a feeling though
they have
I think there's a tight agenda what they're doing though. Again, I don't know what they were exactly planning to do. Knicks aren't in the cards. I don't think a Knicks game is in the card. First of all, how much for a seat, no matter where.
Yeah.
I had the fortune of being floor for the last time the Knicks were in the final. Yeah,
I got you. I got what you're putting down. Before that, Terry says, "Hey Paul, remember when our dollar was at par and then jumped higher?"
Yep, I was alive then. I do.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah. Did we take advantage of it back then? I'm thinking I didn't take too much advantage of that at the time. Or did I? I know my parents did. They had a couple properties in just in the D.C. suburban area, Northern Virginia, that they were able to, I think, unload at a good time.
Okay. So yes, Paul did send me a video last night.
Yeah, I had like I think I mentioned it the other day when Cole and I were talking about basketball, New York, and the Knicks, and so on. And yeah, I was producing a kids basketball show for YTV that was in coordination with the NBA. So we got a lot of access to a lot of people and a lot of places, including Game 5 of the '99 NBA Finals between the Knicks and the Spurs. And I got to go to Madison Square Garden and watch the game and do a little behind the scenes action with the people there.
Interesting. Okay. Do you want me to roll it?
Let me just set it up real quick. So basically, the idea was that we were. I think I mentioned this the other day. Anyways, the idea was that I was producing this segment. I had an NBC crew I met there, and we were waiting for Rick Fox from the LA Lakers to show up and give us this sort of hosted behind the scenes tour at Madison Square Garden prior to the game. And last minute, he just wasn't showing up. And finally, we found out, no, you can't make it. So, okay, I guess we're not doing it. And the crew was like, well, because I was joking around with them. We're just like riffing off each other, having fun while waiting. They said, you can do it. I'm like, no, I can't. And like, I guess I got to bite the bullet. Got to do something. So I did. And this is the result.
Rainmaker says that's epic.
Apologies if this is boring, if you're not a fan of basketball, but this is me.
Yeah. Let me just unmute it.
That's not me.
Paul Papadopoulos took us to Game 5 in this week's Total NBA.
Good intro.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Happy gets happy as he takes us on an ultimate basketball ride in this week's
Total.
NBA.
Here we are, heart of the Big Apple.
No beard, no gray.
I know. Look at you. You're just a baby.
Let's check out the NBA Finals, New York style.
Go New York, go New York, go.
New York, go. Check it out.
How many times I say check it out?
Check it out. Check it out.
Wapow! Wapow, you see that? Yeah! Authorized staff. I believe that means...
Remember, this is kids television, hence why I'm acting like a goof.
Everything's over exaggerated.
Yep.
All of the zoom ins and stuff.
Yep, the handheld stuff.
I tried. That's locker room, I think. I don't know, but they won't let me
This
in there.
feels so
You know where I'm
guerrilla
about to go?
style.
It is.
Inside the Mecca. There's a lot of action going on here right in the court right now. 45 minutes before game time.
Rainmaker says,
But you know,
love to
there's a
see
lot
a
of stuff that
game
goes on
at
behind the scenes, too. Let's go check it
MSG.
out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hello? Hey guys, you guys need extra body at all? Need any help at all? I put
Next
Ricky
City
Martin in
Dancers.
Shame, you know? I can do it. I can be the bottom of the pyramid. I can spin you. Anybody? Anyone? You don't seem to have one of these. You don't need one of these? I guess this is your pass right here, right? There you go. That's what it is. All right,
Now, he doesn't get in my joke here at first.
I just did.
He's
Yeah,
so
I'm ahead.
serious.
But can you give me tips on what I should be doing tonight? Anything?
Following these girls wherever they go, making sure that they got this 5, 6, 7, 8. Normally they start doing this one. See?
Yeah, but I tried out for them already. I went in there. I said, look, I can put Ricky Martin to shame.
They don't let dudes do it here.
They don't?
Okay, here comes the joke. You can get it first.
Well, how do I get to like where you are?
Not really a joke.
They're right next to me.
He gets it.
But you're right there.
Yeah, but how
But you're right.
where do you want to be?
Well, if I stand right there, I'm right where you are.
You know, let me show you how. You know how you get
Yeah, he
how I
gets
was?
it.
You get right here, then I go in here. Now you're right where I was.
The NBA Finals are broadcast in 195 countries in over 38 languages. I think that's German. I'm not too sure.
Okay, so pause it there. So that's pretty much the end of the video. And afterwards, I went to the studio and explained the behind the scenes more, blah, blah. But at that point, I'm singing the Canadian national anthem while the American national anthem is being sung. And I'm standing like courtside at that point. And the cameraman is right next to Tim Kaczynski and Billy Crystal.
Oh,
And
okay.
Billy Crystal is looking at me with a death stare as he's holding his hand above his heart while mouthing the words to the Star Spangled Banner. And he hears me singing "O Canada" over top of it. It's a gag for
a
us
good
back
look.
home. Not a good look. I, quite frankly, didn't care. But it was like sort of this look of like this little man. I mean, and Billy Crystal is a little man, and Tim Kaczynski is even smaller. People may remember him from old days of Saturday Night Live.
Old days of yore.
Yeah, and yeah, he was not impressed. I actually interviewed at one point. It never made it to the piece, but John Leguizamo, who was fully decked out. Of course, he's like Nick's super fan, and so I walked up to him, and simply for the reaction, not because I didn't know. I said, "So who are you rooting for tonight?" And he looked me up and down. I was like, "Who do you think?" Actually, I think he said, "Who the f do you think?" and walked away. And I'm like, "Okay, I guess we're not using this
Cut
on a
that,
kids
yeah.
network." Yeah, it was a little bit whatever, but it was fun. And as soon as like we started rolling, I didn't care anymore. It's like, when I used to swim, I'd be nervous until I hit the water, and then once I was in that zone, I just went.
Go.
And it was the same thing. I mean, I went as far as there was a halftime like these border collies that were doing this sort of like obstacle race course thing, and they were practicing pregame, and we did this sort of thing where I practiced with them, and I took the ball from a dog and shoved it in my mouth, and it still had the dog slobber all over it. Yeah, man. Yeah, but I didn't care. It's like, hey, the camera's rolling. Got to do what you got to do.
Some jackass stuff, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, some Jackass Junior stuff for sure. But anyways, that was my experience from the NBA Finals.
Crazy.
The last time where the Knicks were in the finals, I was there, 1999, and
that's funny. Somebody actually asked, OMG, what year was that?
Yeah, Bridget, 1990. Bridget, were you even alive, 1999? I know, you probably were, but yeah, that was 99. So it was the last time the Knicks were in the finals, and here we are, 27 years later.
Crazy.
And they're back at it. Yeah.
Terry says, very nice, fun times. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, getting paid to do that kind of stuff. I mean, look at me now. I'm getting paid to do this. What you're doing in your lounge, on your patio, in your basement, in your garage, wherever you're enjoying your cigars, I'm doing here with Kayla, with Cole, with everybody here.
The ghost of Cole.
Yeah, the ghost of Cole. No, not a ghost of Cole. That's ominous. No. I wonder if he is watching right now. If he is, he'd
I don't
chime
see
in.
him.
Yeah.
No, I don't see him. He's ignoring us. Can I get a close-up of that ash, actually?
Yeah, it's still really,
wonderfully.
it's developing nicely. I'll even spin around a little bit of user error there, but still.
Still a thick boy.
And it's not drooping yet. I'm impressed. Good structure. Not quite as white as the other day. That Don Chico we had was like really white.
Yeah,
which
it was beautiful white ash.
was it Rainmaker or Terry? Somebody was saying that's, or was it
was
Joseph?
Rainmaker.
Or was it Joseph?
No, I think it was Rainmaker that talked about the nitrogen.
Nitrogen? Yeah.
It was Rainmaker.
Yeah.
I'll give you credit. Also, Rainmaker says those finals were interrupted on TV to show the OJ case. Oh my God.
the OJ chase. Yeah.
Oh, the
not that
chase.
game. Not that
Okay.
game, but yeah, those earlier, I think, in the
The finals themselves.
Yeah, because that was game 5 of the finals where the Spurs didn't end up winning the whole thing.
Yeah, he says, I remember being so mad I couldn't watch the game.
Oh, are you a Knicks fan? Oh no, because of the OJ thing, or because you were a Knicks fan and not a Spurs fan?
No, it's just the fact that they interrupted the game he was watching. Just kind of rude, honestly.
Oh, because you couldn't watch the game, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And he says, yeah, it was me that
It was
talked
you.
about the
Yeah,
nitrogen.
great info. In
Great
fact,
info.
when I was talking to John, who's on here right now, John was so busy yesterday he had it on, but he had to rewatch yesterday evening. So we were on the phone like
It's
he was.
so cute he rewatches it.
Oh, he watches it. Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
sweet.
Well, his wife, Carrie, who is not a cigar smoker, Carrie decided to listen on the way home from work in her car. And she said, I am not interested in cigars, but I was intrigued as to what you were going to taste next and what's going to happen next. So anyways, we were having like a FaceTime call from each other's patios, decks, whatever. And we were talking about, I said, an interesting fact I learned today on the stream is that if that ash is quite white, somebody in Nova Scotia let us know that that's an indicator of high nitrogen content in the soil the tobacco was grown in, which is a good sign. So
Shout out to science.
yeah, shout out to science. I'm blinded by it. That's a little, hey, that's from my Gen X crew. Yeah. She blinded me. It was science. You guys let me know who gets that reference. Kayla, do you get that reference?
I don't know. Is that Bill Nye?
Nope. Nope. Leave it to the millennials to not get it, but the Gen Xers out in there will get it for sure.
It's funny you call me a millennial.
I know. What are you actually?
So I'm in the weird part where I'm technically Gen Z, but I'm in like the 90s. So we're technically called Zillennials because we
Right.
had both.
Yes.
Yeah, we're a mixture of millennial and Gen Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pure Gen X, 1969. Pure Gen X. I'm unfettered. I'm not sullied by any sort of like, straddling of different, whatever that means.
It's rough.
Gen X,
nobody
yes.
wants us.
So when I said she blinded me with science, all you got to do is say a name or the full name, and I know you get it.
B movie says Thomas Dolby.
There we go. There's somebody who gets
Wow.
it. Yeah, Thomas Dolby. She blinded me with science. Which
I need a picture.
that's from the
Who is this
Hyperactive
man?
album. Anyways, there's one of my favorite albums of all time is Thomas Dolby album, which isn't one of the hits in the songs like.
He's
It
still
Scares Me.
touring.
Yeah. He actually teaches in Baltimore at what school? John Hopkins. He teaches music theory, I think, or something.
Crazy, man.
Oh, yeah, this is okay. So I'm like pretty much well into the first third of this, and so far cedar for sure. I'm waiting for the almond sweetness because I love. There is the I don't know if you know the Royal Hotel in Picton, in the
Oh,
town,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So for those of you who not familiar with the area, I'm in Prince Edward County, is where I live, and in Picton there is a new hotel, the Royal Hotel. They renovated old building, turned into a hotel, and the lobby bar has these almond croissants that are it sounds so bougie. Ugh.
Yeah,
But anyways, these almond croissants are so good, and that almond sweetness is what I'm looking for here. I may be stretching to get that kind of taste, but
I'm more of a pistachio croissant person. If we're talking baked goods.
yeah. I mean, you experienced a lot of those like great baked goods when you were in Italy with Adam recently,
Oh my
right?
gosh, so much pistachio. I love it.
Can you say pistachio
That's how they pronounce it
in
over
there?
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
not pistachio.
No.
Pistachio.
It's pistachio.
Pistachio, biscotti, espresso. Ma chi me l'ha fatta fa?
Io sono persa.
Wow, there we go. I think we're spewing out the little Italian we do know.
Yeah.
I once freaked out John's parents. I called up, I think his business anyways, and I said in a very serious tone, I was like 16 or 17, vorrei parlare con Giovanni Rizzuti. And they're like, okay. And they're like, we don't know who it is, but it sounds important.
I know parlare means speak.
Yeah, I basically said, can I speak to John Rizzuti?
Ah, I see. Terry says, it's poetry in motion. She turned her tender eyes to me.
There we go.
Okay, wait. I don't know if that's going to copyright me if I read this. No,
Oh.
I guess I'm just reading it, right?
It's lyrics. It's lyrics in the song. She blinded me with science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as deep as an ocean, as sweet as my harmony, but she blinded me with science. She blinded me with the science and failed me in biology. Hey,
There's a double entendre or
Hey.
double meaning there. Yeah.
man.
Look at this Ash. She's still going.
Ash.
She's still going.
Big.
She, he, whatever.
Whatever, we don't have to put a label on it.
No, we don't. It is still
It's
they.
wow. Wow.
Too far? Too far?
Went straight for that, huh? Crazy.
So I don't know if this. I'm gonna say it. So Lisa came across like when Nico was in grade school. I don't know, grade 6, 7, 8, something like that, and he was asked to fill out something and then preferred pronouns. He wrote Himothy
Timothy?
as opposed to Timothy, and he's not even a Tim, but anyways, he put Himothy. I don't know why, but it just made us laugh.
Cute.
It's that time. I'm excited for that tone.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to guess it. Of course, everybody's excited to get the code and use it, of course. So let me think. Mirador del Fuego Connecticut Torpedo is what I'm smoking. Cider, because there's a cider pairing. I'm gonna say cider is the code. I'm not even. I keep on looking at you when I say that, and your look says it. I'm wrong, but I bet you I'm right. Cider. I'm going with cider. Lock it in. Ah, fire.
Hold on.
Fire.
Wrong.
You're happy to press that button, aren't you?
So fuego in
Fuego.
Yeah, fuego
of
means
course.
fire in
Mirador del
English.
Fuego. Mirador. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The look of fire. Is that what Mirador means? The look
Mirador
of
means viewpoint.
viewpoint. So the look of fire.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Viewing.
I should have thought about that. I just read it as it was without thinking about the meaning. But the look of fire. Mirador del Fuego, Connecticut Torpedo.
Fuego.
Fire is your 10% off code for today until midnight. Get 50%. 50? Did I say 50?
Wow.
Whoa. Edit. 10%. Wrong. Way wrong. 10% off everything in store and online until midnight tonight. Definitely not 50. Why did I say 50?
I don't know. Are you setting us up for failure?
Oh my goodness. Skylar's like, what is it I have to edit? What do I have to do? You have to edit what I just said out. Anyways.
10% off.
Okay, let's rewind. 10% off code today is FIRE. 10% off everything online and in store until midnight tonight. That better?
There we go.
Okay,
You got it. You
yeah.
got it.
And let me just remind again what we're smoking. Again, I will say the Mirador del Fuego Connecticut Torpedo, hence why the code is called FIRE. Because Mirador del Fuego, the look of fire, fuego, fire, fire. There we
Yeah,
go.
it's funny. So Rainmaker did guess Fuego. You were so close. And then he said, I was about to empty my bank account on Cigar. yeah.
Sorry.
My goodness.
Wow.
I almost went to technical difficulties there. Terry says, don't get me started on pronouns. No, we're not.
No,
Let's
we're
not
not.
do that. And then he asked, you guys airing on Friday? Not this Friday, no, but we are discussing a change possibly in schedule in the future. We just don't know when that's going to happen, but there is a good chance that in the near future we will start airing on Fridays.
Here's the interesting thing. So back in my TV days, the first, like the pilot episode of any series we did or any sort of like thing that we produced, the first time around was sort of like the test, the pilot. And you would throw out all the ideas, right? And you try different things, whether it's color palettes or music or background, anything and everything, segments. And that's kind of where we're at, the stage we're at right now. We're still in the pilot phase to a degree.
Oh, absolutely.
And we're still like trying to figure out exactly, I mean, that, Stay Smokin' is definitely the title. We're sticking to that. I'm hoping they stick with me here. Kayla will always be here. Cole will always be here.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming and changes or adjustments, additions, whatever. And I talked myself into a corner. What was I trying to say there?
I'm not sure. Going through changes.
Going through changes. Yeah, my brain.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
We're in the pilot phase.
We're in the pilot phase,
We're
but there's
in
a
the
reason
pilot
because we're
phase.
talking about the schedule and all that.
scheduled
Right.
Fridays.
So the scheduled Fridays, there could be we're talking. We got ideas. We got another meeting I think after the stream today to discuss some ideas. We've got, this is not a surprise, Father's Day's coming up. What are we going to do about Father's Day? Stay tuned. There'll be plenty of stuff. Hey, I'm a dad. I expect some Father's Day stuff.
Shout out to the daddies.
Yeah, shout out to the daddies. Doesn't sound right when you say it.
Yeah.
There's 3 people, maybe 4 people in my life that can call me daddy. And that's my 3 kids and maybe Lisa. But even then, I get creeped out when she calls me daddy.
What about Poppy? You go by Poppy quite a bit.
Pappy is more like, that's my friends call me that. I started at YTV, actually. The guys on air call me Pappy.
No, it's more so because of the last name.
It's the last name. It has nothing to do with the dad part of it, although now it makes more sense. But yeah, Papadopoulos, Pappy. And I was always Pappy, to the point that I'd sign emails Pappy. I had, whenever we got swag that was late, had our names on it, it was always Pappy on the back.
Well, it's easier than Papadopoulos.
Papadopoulos is easy. Okay. Story time with Paul again. So when I was an intern, I was at Insight Productions, and they produced Canadian Idol, they produced MasterChef, all these kind of
Amazing Race.
Amazing Race,
Big Brother.
Yeah, Big Brother, all that stuff. Yeah. And I worked there back in the early mid-90s, and there was a policy basically when it was a smaller company that there wasn't, like, when the receptionist wasn't there, and Anne was way more than a receptionist. Anyways, anybody could answer the phone, and then if there was a call for somebody, you'd hang up, pull it on hold, and then dial 880, and then you'd over the intercom go, Kayla, call on line 1, and then you'd press the button and you'd pick up your call. And one time there was obviously a call for me, and there was like a freelance producer, not somebody who was there on a regular basis, who was in somewhere in the office, and they answered the phone, and they said, Paul, Papa, and they started, Paul P, call on line 1, and hung up. So I took the call. Remember, I was just an intern. I was a PA. I was new, green. Yeah. But there's one thing I won't stand for, and it's butchering names or not making an effort and making fun of somebody's name. It's never going to fly with me. Mm-hmm. So I finished the call, and I went straight back to what was then known as the bullpen, the research room where this woman was. And I sat on the edge of her desk, and I had written out my name on a piece of paper, and I said, here it is, say that. It's phonetic. And she looked at me and said, it's just such a hard name to say. And she tried, and she butchered it. And then she switched tone. She got all like producer on me and got all, and she's like, look, it'd be a lot easier if you just shorten your name for people's sake. And I was like,
rude.
In my mind, I was like, I don't care what bridge I'm going to burn right now. Yeah. I'm letting her. So I said, no, you're going to learn the name. I'm not going to change for you. And I walked away. And I'll tell you what, I was invited like months later to an event at some private box at the Blue Jays games with the executives there, and they invited me as a gift for my work, whatever.
Yeah.
And they brought up that day, and they said they were proud of the way I stood up for myself. And I'm like, okay. So I was like, okay. And so since then, as a professor, we've had international students with perhaps not names that we're used to pronouncing. So I'd always ask, let me know how that's said properly. Don't shorten your name. Your name's not that. What's your real name? I'm sticking with your real name, and they appreciate that, and I appreciate
Absolutely.
that. So, anyways, that's my my little
Hot take.
hot take. Yeah, for sure.
Terry asks, so how long have you, Paul, been on this show? Like I said, I was used to someone and haven't logged on for a few weeks, and now this is all new. Last week, actually.
This is week 2 for me. Last
Yeah.
Monday, May 25th. I'm going to know the date because, it's significant to me. I came in the week before, and I think I talked to Adam, signed some papers, and basically, started last Monday on the show. Unfortunately, last Thursday, I wasn't here. I got really sick. I don't even know what I was sick with. It was like a 24-hour flu of some kind that just knocked me the F out. and then so I'm back this week, and I'm feeling good. Enjoying myself.
Funny thing, Cole has joined the stream. I don't know if he's still watching. I'm going to check.
Oh, I just lost my ash. Just did.
Hold on, I wonder how it's going to show on the overhead. It's kind of a mess.
It's kind of a mess. It's very, very ashy.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way, no. Cole, did you go to Carnegie? Are you in New York safe?
Speak to us.
Speak to us.
2 dots, you're not
Live.
safe. 3 dots, you're safe.
Are you held hostage, please? Okay.
The draw on this is pretty good. I'm halfway through, by the way. Going back to this Mirador del Fuego Connecticut Torpedo, which is Honduran in origin. Mild to medium for sure. This Connecticut wrapper definitely imparts that sort of mildness to it. And this could definitely be a morning smoke. I definitely now, as I go through, I'm halfway through, I'm definitely thinking a morning smoke. Still cedar throughout. Cedar definitely throughout. Still waiting for that almond sweetness. And when it does hit, I'll definitely let you know because I'll recognize that. The whisper of vanilla. Maybe somebody with a finer palate might be getting that whisper of vanilla, but I'm not getting there. And the
I
mild
feel like
spice is
it's-
always there.
I feel like it's the root beer getting in the way.
It might be.
It's getting in the way. It's blocking.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a little quick water here.
Yeah.
Oh, it splashed in my eye. All right, so now without any sort of sweet flavor in my mouth. Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting, again,
Nothing.
not nothing. Cedar for sure,
Not vanilla though.
but no vanilla yet. That whisper of vanilla. I'm getting the whisper of almond more than I am the whisper of vanilla. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay, we'll see how that develops. In the meantime,
Uh-oh. I sent something.
I have a bit of a game.
I
we
love
were-
games. Cool. Okay.
Because we were talking about sports,
Yeah.
we have another $15 game.
Oh, I
So
love these. Okay, cool.
Essentially, for those at home that aren't aware, we have these little games where he has $15 to spend. There are 4 levels. Each item costs up to $5, so $15 to spend. Gets to pick one thing basically from each level. Okay,
Yep, I get it.
understand?
Oh my God,
Got
I
it. And it is sports themed today.
Cool.
As we were just kind of showing his little Nick's journey from the past. Okay. So, first level.
Okay.
The sporting event itself. For $1, basketball. For $2, baseball. $3, MMA. $4, golf. And $5, football.
And this is as a spectator, of course.
This is a box seat.
Box seat.
Any of these games.
Box seat.
Yeah.
What was the last one? Football?
It was football, yeah.
Okay, so UFC years ago, I would have said UFC because I was a huge UFC fan. In fact, if anybody remembers back in 2008 when George St. Pierre took on Matt Serra for their second bout on April 18th, I think it was, 2008. The reason why I remember it so much is because Lisa was very, very pregnant with Nico. And we went to to a Boston Pizza locally in Hamilton and watched the whole night. And as the night wore on, Nico moved more and more and more. And when George St. Pierre's fight, he was like moving like crazy. And as soon as the fight was over and we got up to leave, it was like he went to sleep. So it's a very memorable night. But you know what? I'm not as huge of a UFC fan these days. So I'm going to not say UFC. Basketball, hey, I've done it. I've had the good fortune to go to a lot of basketball games in my time. Golf, I like playing golf. To be at a golf event, nah. And, baseball, I've been to lots of baseball games. I've been to private boxes at baseball games for sure. I've been sat all over the place. But you know what? Football is something that Nico plays now, and Nico plans to play in university and perhaps beyond. He's a little star player locally he represents the region, and we play provincially, and they made it to the finals a couple of years.
Rising star.
Rising star, big boy, and I really my biggest fan. I'm his biggest fan. So I'm gonna say football, and we've been to 3 Bills games, so I'm gonna say football. I'm gonna go to a and hopefully, well, can I choose what city? Oh, you're gonna give me a choice.
Yeah, that's going to be the next one.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna say football. That's
football. Rainmaker says basketball.
basketball. Okay,
Rainmaker
all right.
says basketball.
Saving money too. I'm spending $5, or is it $4?
You're spending 5
Jeez,
right off the
okay,
bat. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So you have 10 left, okay? Mm-hmm. So, level 2, city. For $1, London, UK. For $2, Mexico City, Mexico. For $3, New York City, USA. Mm-hmm. $4, Los Angeles, USA. And then $5, Toronto, Canada.
Well,
They have their own thing called CFL.
But you know what? I mean, like, we're going to assume that the game has, the game could be shown in London, shown in Mexico. Perhaps very likely that they could have a Bills game in Toronto, but that's home. So as much as I liked calling home or choosing home for the last time we did this, I'm going to say London. I'm going to say, London or Mexico City. Wait a minute.
Ooh, you're flip-flopping?
Yeah, because
Mexico City or London?
because we actually have my family, not me, but my parents have a home in London. I've been to London since I was a baby,
That's so cool.
but I have yet to be to Mexico. Let's go Mexico City. Let's go Mexico City.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico.
So I'm
Okay.
watching. I'm in a box at a stadium in Mexico City
Watching football.
watching football. Okay.
Yeah, you are down to $8.
Okay.
Okay. Level 3, person. For $1, Tom Selleck.
Funny, but hey, not bad. Well, okay. Are we going back to the
With
whoever
his
you're
beautiful mustache.
Yeah. Are we going the Tom Selleck in his prime or Tom Selleck now?
Prime.
Prime. Okay. Everybody's gonna be prime. Okay. We did this before.
Everybody's prime,
Prime.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. With his beautiful button-down shirt. Okay. $2, Elvis.
Prime Elvis.
Prime Elvis.
Kind of cool, but
Yeah. It was like dangling a little carrot in front of your face. All right. For $3. Hold on. Lost my spot. Bruce Willis. Prime.
prime Bruce Willis. Yippee-ki-yay. You know what? That's prime Bruce Willis in my books.
Absolutely.
Die Hard.
For $4, Rocky Patel.
Now that's throwing a loop. That's throwing.
Bet you weren't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting
right?
that. Okay, so that's for $4, and I got $8.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Ready for 5?
Yeah.
$5. Your pappy. Oh.
You mean my dad?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Due to my mom and I, even now, like when the Montreal Canadiens were in the playoffs just recently, and unfortunately no longer in it, my mom is a huge Canadiens fan, and she's the sports watching fan more than my dad. My dad was not a sports guy at all, which is
Interesting. So
yeah.
I wonder if he would even care to see.
He wouldn't care to see. I'd love to smoke us. Everything else other than sports, I'd say my dad right away. That would be, I don't care. I'd
Yeah.
spend all the money just to do that. Never mind where we were. But I'm going to go with Rocky Patel for obvious reasons. Like, man, I'm sure we're going to meet him. I mean, I want to meet him. I want to have a cigar with him. I'd love to sit down with him and have a cigar at his Burn Lounge in Naples or any of the cities where he has a Burn Lounge, but specifically Naples since it's where his headquarters are. Yeah, I'm going to say, and that's how much I spent on that? 4?
4. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm left with 4, so I won't have that. 5th choice you're going to give me at the end
No.
here is going to be a no-go for me. So it'll be a
Rainmaker
tease.
says Magnum PI Selleck.
Magnum PI. Yeah, it's got to be. That's
Absolutely,
obviously.
it's gotta be, yeah.
Not Quigley Down Under or whatever.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so final level 4. The cigar itself.
Okay.
If, let's say, in this fantasy world, you were able to smoke in the box.
Yep.
For $1, the David Ortiz Big Papi. For $2, Ray Lewis Legends 52. For $3, John Daly The Lion Toro. $4, Jose Reyes Home Plate Toro. And then for $5, which you cannot do, is Tyson 2.0 Undisputed Maduro Gordo by Gurkha.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Don't care. Don't care. You know what? I don't care. So what was the number 3
Wow,
again?
hot take. Number 3 was John Daly The Lion Toro.
I'm not, you know what? I'm not familiar with that one. And sorry, 4 again. I'm gonna go 4 simply because I'm gonna spend it all. There's no point in leaving $1 on the table.
Jose Reyes Home Plate Toro. It
Yeah.
has that nice cedar wrapping on it.
Yeah, done. That's the
Done?
one. Yeah. So I'm spending all the money. I'm quite happy. Can we go over that again? See where, like, who I'm
We
with, like, and
can.
everything.
Okay. So you have spent all of your muns. Your
Okay.
day on the field or whatever. Level 1, you chose football for $5 box seats.
Yep.
In the city for level 2, for $2, you chose Mexico City, Mexico.
Yep. That was either that or London, and yeah.
London was only $1.
Yeah.
For level 3, for the person that you are going to spend this time with, you picked for $4 Rocky Patel over your father.
Well, you know what's
No
interesting?
judgment.
No, and I think I explained why.
You did.
That it would be a waste on Dad. He'd be like, he wouldn't be watching the game. He'd be telling stories, and I'd be like, Dad, I'm trying to watch the game. Although,
There's buffet and stuff.
yeah,
I'm just saying. You're taking that away from him.
that's okay. He'd be okay with this. He said, "What? How would you rather enjoy this?" And I could sweet talk Rocky to give me a box of something and share that with Dad later. So, and that's the thing is, no matter what the cigar was that we will be smoking, this is the Jose Reyes. You said
Yes. Jose
That-
Reyes Home Plate.
home plate. That great stick. However, with Rocky, he'd sneak in some of his faves from his line, one of his lines.
Oh, absolutely.
So the bonus is that no matter what stick I chose, I know I'd get some Rocky Patel
It is
specials.
hilarious, in my opinion, that you chose for your person Rocky Patel, but you didn't choose the Ray Lewis Legends 52 by Rocky Patel, which is a football cigar.
I know, but I've said it before. I am not a fan of Ray Lewis.
That is true.
So it would make no sense to me.
Okay.
That'd be going against my own personal sporting principles. How about that?
It's true. And then, of course, I just said it for level 4 cigars. You chose for $4 Jose Reyes Home Plate Toro.
Yep.
Well rounded.
I don't know how everybody feels about my choices. I know, Rainmaker, you were saying you'd be
He was choosing completely different. He
yeah,
didn't
he's-
answer the 2 of them, but he did choose his person and
Basketball.
the place. Yeah.
basketball with Magnum PI. But where and what cigars? I'm curious. for everybody.
Terry actually put down all of his choices.
Mm-hmm.
He put for his sport, football, so
Okay.
right off the gate, he's down 5,
Okay.
so you're 10. And then he chose London for his place,
Okay.
nice and cheap. For
Not
the
cheap in
person-
real life, but yeah.
For the person, he chose his dad, so he's down to 4.
Okay.
And then he said, as for the cigar, whatever I have left in money to the cheapest cigar that I can get more than one.
Okay.
Well, you can have 4 David Ortiz Big Poppies for that.
You know what though? His reasoning, his choice, and I
Yeah.
respect that. Okay. Cool.
Rainmaker says that's what I was thinking in regards to the thing that you were saying before. New York. Oh, he picked New York.
Was New York a
Interesting.
choice? Yes, it was. Yes,
It was a choice. That was $3.
Okay. I had a tough time taking off this band, unfortunately.
Really.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I want to see how much money he had left over. So 14 there. New York 3. 11. He chose his
Ortiz.
Papa. That was 5. We're down to 6. You picked Ortiz. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can have 6 Ortiz for that price. Absolutely. All right.
See, but again, with Rocky, I know I'm gonna get those extra cigars off of him.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no way he's not bringing in his own. It's Rocky Patel.
I can't wait to meet him. I know.
One day.
I know I'm gonna meet him. It's gonna happen for sure. Yeah.
All right.
So, by the way, middle third right now.
I could say we just go right into closing thoughts.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Because not much has changed. Maybe the back end of this will change, but right now my closing thoughts are this Mirador del Fuego Connecticut Torpedo with a Honduran origin is tasty. I'd say a lot of cedar. The mild spice throughout. There's no off the top. Usually you have that little spice hit. Wasn't there. I think if anything, I might have sensed a little bit of that vanilla whisper or sweet almond off the top, but the sweetness, not much after that, but primarily cedar. So if you like cedar, then you'll enjoy this stick. Good construction on it. The only thing was the band was a little bit tough to take off. So I did sort of, if you look at the overhead, I kind of mangled the wrapper a little bit there. You'll see on the overhead there. See that?
J'accuse. Wow.
Yeah, so like a little bit loose there. That's user error though. That's nothing. But mind you, the wrapper was a bit too tight. The glue didn't come off.
Pour
So
one out.
So yeah, I would say pretty cedar forward, spice throughout, but nothing like all mild. A little bit creamy, I would say too. More of a midday, morning, early afternoon sort of stick. I would say, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah. So if you like the idea of what I just described, you can use the today's code 10% off everything online and in store. Fire is the code FIRE, which of course is derived from Mirador del Fuego, fuego meaning fire. So view of fire, Connecticut torpedo, everything in store online until midnight tonight. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, obviously hit the like button, all that stuff, subscribe.
We are not done.
I know, oh, for sure. But just a
Okay.
reminder that you should do that and share with anybody who think would enjoy this as well. Let's get a bunch of more people in here. I mean, I love talking to the regulars and always will.
Let's build the community.
But let's build a community here. Yeah, for sure. So what do we do? What are we doing next?
We're doing an unboxing.
Oh
of the
yeah,
beverage.
right. Yeah. So the unboxing should be interesting. A new company, relatively new company, and we're going to talk about one of their offerings. I'm not going to say too much. Obviously, I don't know too much right now. I have a piece of paper underneath this current one that I save until last minute to read on air, and that'll be after the break. And are we going to take a break now?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, let's take a break. Stick around and stay smoking. The meal is finished, the plates have been cleared, and now comes the best part, the conversation. But what are you going to have with that conversation? Well, that's what we have today. What's in the box? Let's see what we got in the box. All right. I'm going to go ahead and open this. And that is the best part of any meal. If you're with friends who enjoy cigars, then the best part is to come. I mean, a meal is obviously the best part, the conversation you have during the meal. But now, sit back, relax. Maybe you've had dessert. Maybe dessert's still to come. And somebody offers you one of these. What is one of these? Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't want to hit the mic too much here. I got two packs in here. Oh, right. The small pack of Black Jesus After Supper. After Supper. Perfect. Yep. Which is when the conversation starts. I think I said it before. When I'm watching any content that I make, or I'm watching a good movie, the best part is when the credits start and the credits end and the conversation starts, and that's where we enjoy these. So Black Jesus from King Musa. These let me take this out first.
Take them both out. Yeah.
So that little smaller pack has what, 5 sticks in it?
Yeah, so originally it comes in a box of 10. If you order 5, though, you could possibly get this little pack as well.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put that aside for a second. And here's the box. Black Jesus After Supper. I love that.
Hell yeah.
Corinthians 9:19-23.
Terry says, "Is that a joke?" It's not a joke.
It's not a joke. I thought it might be.
It's an actual brand and an actual line.
I did research. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Let's open it up and see inside. I love this packaging. I mean, I thought it was a little bit tongue in cheek, but you know what? There's a lot of pride in this company, and a lot. Look at the artwork here.
I just want to say too, in your writing, it says double Cronus is actually a Churchill.
This is a Churchill. Yeah. Okay. All right. So there you go. There's the image of Black Jesus walking on water, of course. After Supper, sticks themselves. Look at that. The imagery on there is pretty cool. Yeah, they are definitely Churchills. So let me read a little bit about this, and then I'll have some thoughts. The origin is Dominican. They are medium to full strength. They are Churchills in this pack. They're featuring an Ecuadorian Habano Marron wrapper over a Brazilian Matafina binder and Dominican fillers. Interesting mix. Black Jesus After Supper is crafted for a rich contemplative smoke after a meal. Makes perfect sense. The blend of Habano 2000 and Seco Coroyo from the Dominican Republic develop layers of chocolate, yum, leather, floral, nutty, and woody notes as it burns. Handmade in Santiago de los Caballeros in the Dominican Republic, it is positioned as a luxury cigar meant for sharing conversation and quiet reflection long into the evening. And it comes in boxes, as you can see, of 10.
So Mr. Moore on YouTube says, "And I'm out."
Really?
Yeah.
I listen. I'm not pushing anything on the religious side here.
Yeah.
It just so happens
this is
that
a black-owned business that runs this. So.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know.
Yeah, and it's. I think their whole line is pretty cool. The packaging is cool. The idea behind. I like the idea behind it. Yeah. And I'm not somebody who is particularly religious. And I wanted to know, like, okay, Corinthians 9:19-23. I had to look that up, and it basically, without going too deep into it, the verse is basically Paul, who says, like, where Paul talks about meeting people where they are. In many ways, that's what cigars have always done, bringing different people to the same table for a conversation. So basically, it's like, how keeps his core message. I'm not preaching here. I'm just explaining. He to keep your core message, but deliver it according to your audience. So if you're speaking to a certain group of people, speak in the way they speak, but deliver your core message, and likewise with other people. And I find, like, as a storyteller, as a professor, when I was a professor, and as a director, producer, that I would have a core message, but I'd have to think about the audience I'm talking to. And especially as a professor, getting that message across, getting that lesson across, I had to talk different ways to different people. And
this
my wife
works in sales as well.
It works in sales, right?
Yeah.
And my wife would always say to me, "You're such a chameleon. Why can't you just be yourself?" And I said, "I'm not changing who I am. I'm not changing what I think and what I believe. I'm simply delivering it according to the audience that I'm delivering to." And I think that's the message here. And what a great cigar message. I mean, the idea is to bring people from various backgrounds together so they can enjoy a common cigar and have conversations that hopefully opens minds as opposed to closes them, creates bridges, not gaps, gets rid of the divisiveness, and just basically opens our minds to different ways of thinking.
Absolutely.
And that to me was my message to you guys when you're telling, when I was teaching short documentary classes, those kind of stories destigmatize what we think is a certain way people are, don't judge a book by its cover, all that kind of thing. And a great conversation with a great cigar allows for that to happen. So if this interests you, you can use the Fire Code 10% off discount for everything in store and of course online. And I think this applies to almost any cigar, really.
Yes.
But the messaging for this particular company is, hey, come with an open mind, be ready to converse and have some fun with people from various backgrounds.
Terry says, not for anything, but I'm getting really tired of people poking fun at Christians and the Christian's faith, and I'm not religious at all. What was it? Ade Paul, you're reaching.
Who's
Ade Paul, you're reaching.
Adere Paul, you're reaching. I'm trying. I mean, I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the people that actually own this company are religious or not.
I have a feeling that if they're gonna
I feel
have
like they actually are.
a biblical like sort of
Yeah,
passage,
'cause
like
I
sort
don't
of
think this
cited.
is like a joke.
No, I thought it was
No.
at first, and I thought it was.
I thought it was
yeah.
too, but then you kind of did a little deep dive there, and it's like, ooh, I
Nope.
think this is actually partially serious. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, not always what we're gonna cover here,
No.
and no
It's
reflection
interesting
on my,
though. It's definitely different.
What I'm about is open conversation,
Oh,
ending
absolutely.
divisiveness, and just sort of like, hey, what do you think about this without pushing any agenda? You push an agenda, I push you away.
Yeah.
That's my listen. That
I think
represents
that's
my
fair.
personal belief, not Cigar Chiefs. That's my
Yeah.
own personal way of thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, again, 10% off code. Make sure you use that until midnight. If you miss it, don't worry. Tomorrow there'll be a different code.
Wrong.
Oh no, wrong. Not tomorrow.
Hold on.
Next Monday.
I missed
What?
it. There we go.
What did I? s-
Monday. You will see us here
Monday.
again Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, roughly to 3:30 p.m. We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? If you're enjoying this, like I said before, share with somebody you think would also enjoy. Like, subscribe, all that regular stuff that everybody says at the end of their streams. You know the deal. Anyways, until then, stay smart.